We're here with head men's and women's tennis coach Kent Norsworthy after a national semifinal appearance for your women's team. 4-0 loss to Nova Southeastern. That's a very good team. We saw that today, but your girls really battled hard. I have to imagine you've got to be proud of them for that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I told them after the match, it's not only about today. It's kind of the culmination of the season and what they did. And there were so many moments this year where, we had adversity and we had to win, some really tough 4-3s and to even get to this point. So to me, my message to them was, the journey to get here, not just the day. But yeah, all credit to Nova on the day. Nova's very, very strong team, and I thought they were they were willing to put a lot of balls in play early and really kind of put a lot of pressure on us after the doubles point. But a lot of credit to Nova and Doug. Wish them the best of luck in the finals.
When you talk about the journey, when that word comes to mind, when you say that, what are you going to remember about this year?
Wow. I was talking to Justin, a day or two ago, and I said, would you, two matches into the season, and I told you we were in the Final Four, what would you say? And we both kind of laughed at each other. So I won't say it was surprising because about halfway through the season, we started to feel something happen. And at that point, it was can we stay out of their way and see how far they'll go? So yeah, I think after spring break we started to realize something was happening, and then at that point it became very clear that the girls were they were willing to go the extra mile. And once we got to the conference, winning the conference tournament for the first time was massive. We've been in the finals a couple of times, haven't really gotten over that hill yet, and this year we got that monkey off our back a little bit. And then going in the regional as the 1 seed, there's pressure there hosting. So to get the regional championship and then come here and play really two tough teams in the first 2 rounds, I just think the season as a whole was just something that we can never forget.
And it's a laundry list of accomplishments that had never happened in program history. And in year 19 for you, the biggest one is a Final Four appearance. What does that mean to you and to have that this year? And what clicked for this team? You mentioned halfway through. What was it that made you realize we can do this?
Well, it definitely wasn't anything I said or did. I think early in the season, we had a couple of things we wanted to tweak and chemistry we were working on. But after that, they just, like I said, we just had to stay out of their way. I don't think too much changed. It's easy when you're winning. Everybody's in a good mood when you're winning. So I think that helped a lot. But even when we took the loss to Columbus in the regular season, there was not this woe is me pity party. They sort of just said, okay, on to the next. And we did just that. So they're a very resilient group. And they just continued to push. They just continued to push forward. So couldn't be more proud. Final Four finish, you look back and you say, oh my gosh, what an amazing run. Today, I know they're disappointed and we're all disappointed, but I think even now you can look back and say just a massive historic year. And I told the girls, like, you never forget this group of girls that did it. And, it'll always kind of be etched into our memories.
Speaking of this group, the group you had this year was led by 4 outstanding seniors, especially late in the season. Just talk about what that group means to you.
I mean, it's very hard to put into words. We had 2 4-year seniors, and then we had 2 transfers come in that were here for 2 years. I think just the bringing in the new personalities with the transfers and, them kind of getting in with the current seniors and them, helping lead the team because they have the experience. They may not have been here, but they had the experience of college tennis. So, but Joe and Lana are 4 years, just amazing human beings, and you couldn't ask for better people, and that's the important thing. So, yeah, they did a lot of work this year, and I'm proud of them. And yeah, it's going to be awesome to see them move on to their next stages.
Well, it was an awesome year. I know everybody that followed along with you guys is very proud of you, and just congratulations.
Thank you so much.